Hello and welcome to Ukraine Today. My name is Peter Byrne and this is the press review. Vladimir Putin came to New York for one day, September 28th, and he didn't even spend the night. New York City and the United Nations General Assembly was the site of the one-stop tour in Putin's short trip. Joshua Yaffa of the New Yorker magazine writes a 1,700-word article about the visit and its significance. Putin's message was of a piece with other foreign policy speeches in recent years. His attempt to upend the post-Cold War security order and to undo the historical injustices visited upon Russia in its moment of post-Soviet weakness was in effect announced during a speech at the Munich Security Conference in 2007. This policy reached its peak with the annexation of Crimea last year, which Putin celebrated in an appearance before the Duma in March. According to Yaffa, Putin's speech in New York City was less bellicose than in 2007, but it was clearly intended as further proof of Putin's claim to being the world's premier antagonist to U.S. power. The fact is that the standoff over Ukraine has gone further and cost Russia more than Putin would have liked or hoped. A year and a half ago, Putin wanted a controllable, federalized Ukraine that was susceptible to Russian meddling and decisively outside of NATO. The article notes that if Washington and others balk at working with Russia, Putin may feel he is free to act unilaterally or through an alliance with Iran and others. The FSB, Russia's main security service, estimates that between 2,000 and 3,000 Russian citizens, most from the Muslim-majority republics in the North Caucasus, are fighting with ISIS in Syria. Russia has its own long-simmering problems with a homegrown Islamic insurgency. Yaffa concludes that Putin's late-stage intervention into Syria could bring about a resolution that, rather ironically, was on offer long ago. Assad in power for an undefined transitional period with his regime backed by Russia and Iran. If that turns out to be the case, Moscow should feel satisfied. This has been Peter Byrne with the Press Review. Join us again tomorrow for another edition.